the years, Gold Rush has showcased plenty of characters who come and go, chase fortune, and face failure, but few have been as consistent, capable, and respected as Mitch Blaschke. At 35 years old, Mitch has grown from being Parker Schnabel's mechanic into one of the most integral parts of his mining crew. Whether he's operating heavy machinery, solving complex technical issues, or managing field repairs in brutal conditions, Mitch has become the guy who keeps the wheels turning literally and figuratively. As a fixture on the show, his loyalty, work ethic, and problem-solving abilities have earned him not just Parker's trust, but also the admiration of Gold Rush fans around the world. Now many viewers are starting to ask a new question: is it time for Mitch to break away and go mining on his own? Mitch originally joined Parker's team as a mechanic, someone who could fix anything from busted dozers to clogged conveyors, but over the course of many seasons he has picked up far more than just a wrench. He's learned the fundamentals of gold mining: how to manage power, how to work a wash plant, how to maximize uptime during a critical SOE run, and most importantly, how to keep the entire operation functioning under intense pressure and tight deadlines. When Parker pushes for high production and fast results, it's often Mitch who makes those demands possible. Viewers have watched him think on his feet, often coming up with solutions in remote areas where spare parts and backup equipment aren't always available. His cool demeanor and relentless drive have made him a reliable asset during breakdowns that could otherwise cost Parker hundreds of thousands in lost gold. He's also proven to be a great team player, working closely with crew members like Pascal Caston, Gay Lambert, and Tatiana Costa. When mechanical issues arise, it's often Mitch leading the charge to fix the problem, coordinating with his teammates and making sure everyone pulls together to get back on track. Given all that, it's no surprise that fans have started wondering whether Mitch should follow in the footsteps of others like Rick Ness and launch his own gold mining venture. A recent Reddit discussion featured Gold Rush viewers speculating about his future. The original poster praised Mitch's journey, noting that while he began as a mechanic, he's clearly developed into a highly capable miner and machine operator. They wondered if he might eventually take the leap and run his own operation. Other users chimed in, suggesting that if Mitch ever did decide to go it alone, he could likely form a strong team. Names like Tyson Lee and Brennan Ruult were floated as potential crew members who might be willing to join him with that kind of experience behind him. Some fans believe he could build a competitive mining business, but while the idea is intriguing, not everyone is convinced it would be the right move. Mining isn't just about operating heavy equipment and chasing gold, it's also a business, and a tough one at that. In the same Reddit thread, several users with mining knowledge pointed out the financial challenges that come with going solo: equipment leasing and fuel costs, labor compliance paperwork, permits, and the stress of managing multiple departments all add up to a massive burden. One commenter summed up the hesitation well, noting that Mitch is the kind of guy who enjoys fixing problems, not dealing with admin or business logistics. Running an operation means less time in the machine and more time behind a desk or on the phone, which might not align with what truly drives him. Another factor: financial stability. Mitch appears to be well compensated. Parker fans pointed out that he owns expensive race cars and classic muscle cars, luxuries that suggest he earns a high income and enjoys a comfortable lifestyle. Leaving that for the uncertainty of a startup mining venture could mean taking a pay cut for several years, especially in a business where a single bad season can ruin a newcomer. Some fans also referenced Brennan Ruult's decision to join Rick Ness. Though it initially seemed promising, that move didn't deliver the kind of success many expected, and it serves as a reminder that going solo doesn't guarantee glory. Another key consideration is Parker Schnabel himself, known for his high expectations. Parker isn't always easy to work for, but he's not core crew. Several fans believe that Parker goes out of his way to make sure Mitch is happy both financially and professionally. In fact, some suggested that Parker likely pays Mitch above market value just to ensure he doesn't walk away. Parker has grown into a savvy business owner, and part of that includes retaining top talent by keeping Mitch on his team. Parker secures not only a skilled operator and mechanic, but also a leader who keeps the rest of the team grounded and productive. Ultimately, the question isn't whether Mitch could mine on his own. Most fans agree he absolutely could. The real question is whether he wants to. From all appearances, Mitch seems satisfied with his role. He gets to do what he loves: operate machinery, solve tough technical challenges, and contribute to the success of a top-tier mining operation without having to worry about the headaches of ownership and compliance. In the world of gold rush independence, it often comes with a price. For some, that price is worth paying in pursuit of personal dreams. For others, like Mitch Blaschke, it might be more rewarding to remain part of a well-run, well-funded team where loyalty and skill are recognized and rewarded, unless something dramatically changes. Mitch appears to be exactly where he wants to be, at the heart of Parker Schnabel's mining empire, doing what he does best, keeping the gold flowing and the machines running, all while proving that you don't have to be the boss to be invaluable. As Gold Rush gears up for its highly anticipated Season 16, all eyes are once again on Parker Schnabel, an ambitious young miner who's known for setting sky-high goals and pushing his crew to their limits. But this season Parker's plans are bigger and more demanding than ever before, with more ground to cover, more gold to find, and more machines to run. Parker is heading into one of the busiest and most high-stakes seasons of his career, and with that level of pressure, the importance of his most trusted crew members Mitch Blaschke, Chris Dollett, Tyson Lee, and others cannot be overstated. Parker has never been one to play it safe. Season after season, he increases his targets, expands his operations, and takes bold financial risks in pursuit of record-breaking gold totals. If there's one constant in Parker's approach, it's his drive to push harder than the season before. For Season 16, early signs point to Parker ramping things up once again. More ground will be stripped. More wash plants may be deployed, and the pressure to hit big pay streaks will be at an all-time high. That means longer hours, tighter schedules, and more moving parts to manage across the operation. With such an intense workload ahead, Parker can't afford mistakes or downtime, which is why the support of his most experienced and reliable crew members will be absolutely critical to his success. Few crew members are as vital to Parker's success as Mitch Blaschke, originally brought on as a mechanic. Mitch has grown into a true pillar of the team. He now serves as a heavy equipment operator, repair expert, and one of Parker's closest advisors on the ground. In a season where every minute of runtime matters, Mitch's ability to diagnose and fix mechanical problems quickly will make the difference between profit and setback. Whether it's dealing with breakdowns on dozers, rebuilding pumps, or keeping the wash plant humming, Mitch is the guy Parker counts on to keep the machines moving and the gold flowing. With Parker likely juggling multiple sites and equipment fleets this year, Mitch's presence becomes even more essential. He'll need to not only fix problems, but also anticipate them, keeping the operation 2 steps ahead of disaster at all times. Season 16 won't just test Parker, it will test the entire crew. With the growing scale of the operation comes greater risk, financial, mechanical, and physical. Long days, demanding deadlines, and high expectations are part of the job, and no single person, no matter how driven, can pull it off alone. That's why Parker's trust in Mitch, Chris, Tyson, and the rest of his team matter now more than ever. These are the people who've proven time and time again that they can perform under pressure. They understand what Parker expects, they know how to handle setbacks, and most importantly, they care about the mission.